That you hear, there are two different types they talk about. One of them is separating and one of them is combining, believe it or not. Separating and one is combining. Or combining if you're a farmer. Did you get that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Let's see. Write down this problem here. Kyle has 734 stamps. Kyle has 734 stamps. Kyle has a lot of stamps. Does anybody collect stamps? No? That's kind of a lost art, isn't it? Her uncle gave her, oh, I guess his uncle gave him some more. Doesn't really want to write him some more. He doesn't know why. Uncle gave him some more. Now he has 813 stamps. Now he has 813 stamps. And the question is, how many stamps did Uncle Bob?
Yeah, I have Uncle Bob.
Everybody's got
That's
Uncle
my
Bob.
dad. I don't. I don't.
So you have a great uncle? I don't know.
Okay. The book is trying to get you to see that in a lot of problems, even though you probably know how to do this, it's just like other things we talk about. You got to look for the patterns in the simple things to be able to do the patterns in the really hard things. So if you're looking at this one where Kyle has 734 stamps and then his uncle gives him some more, what do you think that is what we would call a separating? Are you separating them in or are you putting together in that thing? And what type of problem is that? When you separate things, is that addition or subtraction? Or when you combine things, is that addition or subtraction? What would be your thought on that? If you had, like, for example, if I said there were, 21 kids in 6th grade and I separated them into the boys and the girls, there were 10 boys and whatever, separated them into 11 girls. What do you think would be which one there? Peter?
Separating would be like splitting them, like
Right.
subtraction.
Separating would be like subtraction, and when you're putting things together or combining them, that's like adding. Okay. Now, just because it's that type of problem doesn't mean that's what you do to solve the problem. Well, that's the thing you have to get here. This one here, are you separating his 734 stamps into two different things, old and new, or are you combining something with there? Eli? You're combining what? The ones he had with the ones his uncle gave him, right? So it would end up looking like this. 734 plus, let's put S for stamps, equals 813. Now, like I said before, and this would be like the little pattern that you look at, just because it's an addition problem doesn't mean you add to solve the problem, because in this case, to find out how many stamps Uncle Bob gave me, what would I have to do, Ariel? You'd actually have to subtract the 813 minus the 734, which is 79? That makes sense? 79 stamps. Okay, so the book wants you very much to take a look at these story problems and think about what type of problem it is, and then write this out, okay? Even though I'm sure you could have done it without that, but it's, like I said, it's finding the pattern in the simple problems will help you very much when the problems get to be a lot harder and more difficult. Let's do one more here. Write this problem down. 47 people cleaned up the park. 47 people cleaned the park. Try to not give you quite as many words there. 47 people cleaned the park. Some removed trash from the lake. Some removed trash from the lake. And the remaining 29 people, what did those 29 people do, you ask? They cleaned up the hiking trails. Cleaned hiking trails. And the question is, how many people removed, how many cleaned the lake? How many cleaned Mr. Lake? So now the question is this a combining or a separating? Are you taking something and splitting it up, or are you taking something and putting it together? Although you could kind of look at it both ways. Christine says, well, I don't know. Am I taking people and adding it to 47? If 47 total people clean, 47 is the total number that clean the park. Because in the park apparently there's a lake and there's a hiking trail. So are you taking those 47 people and adding people to them, or are you saying I have separating them into two different groups? Christine?
Separating.
Yes, you are taking the 47 people, right? And when you take away the people that cleaned the lake, how many people are remained? 29 that cleaned the hiking trail. And what would I have to do to kind of find the answer there, Alexa? What's that? Am I going to add or subtract those numbers? Yeah, you just subtract them. How did you know that, Alexa? You thought of a simpler problem, didn't you? You thought of a simpler problem, didn't you? 8 minus 2 is 6. If you're missing the middle, you subtract those 2, so 8 is just there. I don't know if that helps you or not, but it's a good thing just to kind of get into the habit of thinking it. And when they ask you if something is a combining problem or a separating problem, you at least have somewhat of a vague idea.